Hi everyone, my name is Favor and I'll be showing you guys how to make a scrunchie. For today, I'll be using the Ankara fabric, it's native to the African culture. Then I'll be using a plain red fabric as well. I would also, let me show you guys what it looks like. I'll be using this. As you can see, it has intricate patterns. That is very, very, very African to have, intricate patterns like that. I think the Asian culture also has something like that as well, but this is an Ankara and it is native to us. Then this is the plain red material. It's actually quite beautiful, and I'm going to blend it with this, and it's going to have like a red and blue black overall look, and it's going to be very, very beautiful. For this fabric, I will be putting, excuse me, okay, for this fabric I would actually be putting stones on the Ankara. I feel like it would bring a lot of colors and nuances to what the background of the fabric is talking about, and the story and the pattern that it's actually talking about. And we're going to make an Ankara scrunchie from that, and it's going to be actually beautiful. If you do not want to call it Ankara, which I think you shouldn't mind, you can also call it print. So we have floral prints, we have botanical prints, we have a lot of prints, right? This one is Ankara, and so it's also a print, but it's Ankara print. So let's get into it then. So typically, we would use this for the stoning of the Ankara, for putting on the rhinestones and everything. The idea is to actually get heat on the rhinestone, on the hot mix rhinestone, and get it to melt on the fabric. So we'll be using this box of rhinestones. I'll be navigating through the colors that I want to use. Then I'll also be using this set of rhinestones as well. I'll be using SS16. This one is actually the mixed sizes, so I can't start going through all the sizes for you guys, but each color has mixed sizes. I think it's actually very beautiful. Then this one is also S16 as well. So if you wanted to use this, you would have to look for the SS16. I think it's 4mm, and then you have to literally be fixing it on it. I think I'll do a video where I show you guys how to use this to fix it on it. But so I believe you guys can see what it looks like, at least roughly. So you can see the colors of the stones, and so I'm gonna get this one. Because I'm using red as the background, I'm going to be working with more of red. I actually have something like I used to place the stones, but can I reach it? Eureka! So I'm going to be getting the red ones. There are two shades of red here. There is this particular one that I like, and then there is this other one that is more vivid. So this one actually looks like lipstick red, even though I don't use lipstick, guys. So for this Ankara scrunchie, so you're going to be using this side and this side put together. So the side where you want to show in the front, and the other side of the plain fabric, or the other fabric where you want to show in the front, has to be opposite each other. So let's say you want to show this side that has the rhinestones, and then you want to show this side of the plain fabric. They must go together. Very, very important. Do not put it like this, because this is where you're going to sew. So you need to put it like this, together, you see? So the front of the fabric you want to show must not face up, because you're going to be sewing on that side, you understand? So if you sew on this side, for instance, when you open it, it's going to look something like this. So it's very, very important that this side of the fabric you don't want to show, and this side of the fabric you want to show, and this other side of the fabric you want to show, you have to put it facing each other. So the side of the fabrics you want to show must face each other, while the wrong side obviously would face the side you would sew on. Very, very important, guys. Okay, so I'll go ahead to pin the edges, because obviously the dimensions were a bit off. So you pin the edges. And you pin these other edges. And now we can proceed to the sewing. So we're finally good to go. So you sew around these edges, you sew around this side. Let me show you guys. Okay, you sew this side straight and you sew this other side straight as well. So this side. And then you sew this other side straight as well. Very, very important as well. As you can see, it should look something like this. This side already sewn together, and this side already sewn together as well. So what we're going to do, as it is like this, we're going to put it in a straight form, something like this, okay?
So sometimes when you're sewing the scrunchie, you'll find out that the other end of it is actually very scrunched up and is muddled together. What you need to do is to take a pause and try to unravel the other end, while still making sure you don't pull out the needle of your sewing machine. So it's very important that the other end is not scrunched up, so that the fabric you're pulling, the inner side of the burrito, can actually be coming out. If it is stuck on that other side, you find it very frustrating when sewing it. Another very important tip is to make sure that the inner part of the burrito is not accidentally sewn whilst you're trying to sew the outside part. So as much as it is within you, try to tuck in the inner part of the burritos to make sure that it doesn't get stuck whilst you are sewing. Very, very important. As a beginner, if you try this, you find it very frustrating, as you might need to unravel the whole thing again and start all over again. So very, very important tip. I also want you guys to comment in the comment section what you also think about that very important tip and how you handled yours. So what you need to do is that you leave a little opening where you end before the last thread. So you do not sew end to end. You have to leave a little opening there so you can actually pull out the inner part of the burrito, so that the inner part of the fabric can actually come out. If you sew end to end, what you will find out is that you've locked in the scrunchie inside the burrito system, so you won't be able to pull it out. So it's very, very important that you are able to pull it out by leaving that little opening. The next step here is to cut at least 9 inches of elastic and use the elastic threader to thread through the inner part of the scrunchie. As well as an elastic threader, you can use tools like safety pins or even the little sewing peg you can see there, or anything you would literally use to pass a drawstring through a trousers or through something you need something to pass through. Just be very innovative with the tools you have around yourself and find a way to bring that elastic out of the underside. Very important.